Alright you guys, welcome back to another Pokemon X Wi-Fi 1-type gym. This is Aphilus. He has a Fortress, a Drapion, a Gardevoir, an Entei, a Salamence, and a Lapis. If you guys know the Wi-Fi gym rules already, they're in the description. Always, you can check them out. I think I forgot to mention that in previous videos, but I have the same team. I have to keep the same team, the same items on them, because it is part of the rules I have. But this was a very, very close battle, you guys, and it literally came down to the wire. I won't tell you who's the victor in the end, but it literally came down to the very, very wire. So the whole point of this battle was, of course, to set up with my Skarmory, which I always do, because Skarmory with those Stealth Rocks can be very helpful in combination with one-hit KO 30. So I send out my Skarmory, of course. He sends out his Lapis, and then I'm gonna set up the Stealth Rocks, and I think he goes for a Surf at this point. Whirlpool, so he's gonna trap in my Skarmory, but I do get the I do avoid the attack. So now I'm just trying to boost my defense if I can. But of course, Lapis is a special attacker, so it's not like it's gonna matter. He does trap me in with Whirlpool, so that's gonna hurt, and he does carry leftovers as well, so that's gonna be a threat to my team. So Skarmory's gonna take damage from the Whirlpool, and I'm just gonna try and set up some Steel Wings if I can. This doesn't do a lot of damage, but I do get the defense risen anyway, or rise I should say, not risen, the proper English. So that Ice Beam does do neutral damage because of Steel Flying. Whirlpool's going to take me down to 8 HP, which is very, very helpful because I do live on, meaning that I can do more damage to this Lapis. It's a shame really, because I was hoping that this Lapis would carry Body Slam, but I don't see why he would use it, especially when I've got a Steel type out on the field and all I have is Steel type Pokemon. So Lapis is a major threat to my team. It's got leftovers, it's got Whirlpool, so I can't swap out. So I'll go straight out into my Mega Lucario, and he withdraws, predicting a Mega Evolution Aura Sphere or something. So now he goes out into his Fortress. And like I say, the Stealth Rocks there being very helpful for me indeed. I mean, on a Steel Bug type Pokemon, Stealth Rocks are not going to do a lot, but it does some damage. I prefer doing some damage than none at all, and just him swapping in. So I go for the Aura Sphere with, of course, the bug resistances to fights. That's going to do neutral damage. It's amazing how bugs resist things. Bugs resist ground. I think they resist fighting. What else do they resist? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know they resist their own bugs and moves, I think. But the Fortress goes down, and now he swaps into his Entei. Of course the Entei is a fire type, so the Stealth Rock's going to do more. And at this point I get an Earthquake off, and Entei is not going to go down. The Flame Charge, that's going to hurt. Physical Entei, that is really going to hurt my Lucario. And of course he's going to get the Speed Rise as well, which is always very threatening. And he does outspeed my Lucario. I was thinking I could outspeed it, but that was very clever play there from the opponent. You know, Flame Charge Lucario, get speed up, outspeed it, take it down. So now he's got +2 Entei. So now I've really got to try and bring in a defensive Pokemon. But of course I have priority with Bullet Punch. So the Entei does go down. And now he's only got 4 more Pokemon left. So now he sends in the Drapion. But of course I can't counter this with like a Zen Headbutt or something, because it is Dark type. Otherwise that would have been a dead Drapion. But I do go for the Earthquake, which of course is going to be super effective against the Poison type. Critical hit as well. I think that actually mattered in the running. But it does take out the Drapion, which was really a threat to my team. Now he goes out into the Salamence. So at this point I'm trying to get a, I think it was a Meteor Mash off. Intimidate is in effect, but I do have Clear Body, so that's going to be very helpful. Of course, the standard Salamence moveset does tend to run Earthquake, and it's Life Orb as well, so it does take some recoil damage. I go for a Meteor Mash, and I really hope that I think this doesn't take it out. I think it lives. Yeah, it just goes into the red. So now he withdraws with his Salamence. I don't know why he didn't keep it in, because I mean it would have outsped my Metagross anyway. But he goes for, oh wait, no, because I have priority bullet punch. Duh. He's probably predicting that. And like I say, guys, it's been a while since I've watched these fights, so don't hate me if I get some stuff wrong. So I go for the Meteor Mash, and of course I'm gonna kill. Oh no! He lives with like 1 HP, and then that surf is gonna kill me, and then he's gonna get some health back from the leftovers. I actually forgot that the Lapis lived, but if it just took a little bit more damage, it would have died. I think that is legit 1 HP that it was on. So now I can go into my Aegislash just so I can set up some Sword Dances and stuff. He goes for the Perish Song. If I went for the Shadow Sneak then, that Perish Song would not be in effect, and now it's just a case of, can I set up and just absolutely annihilate this thing? So this thing does have a Whirlpool Perish Song set. I can see what he's trying to do there. Trap the opponent out, Perish Song it, get out of there. So of course I'm going to Shadow Sneak just because I can get its priority and I can get it off the field. Of course, like I say, if I did that first, then the Perish Song wouldn't matter. But I just didn't see a Perish Song coming my way. I should have done, but that was bad play from me. I do apologise. So now he goes out into his God of War. This is, I think it's 5th Pokemon. But I'm trying to preserve my Aegislash, but it's in its sword form, which doesn't matter when it comes back out. I think it swaps out into its defensive form. But now God of War is going to trace Rockhead, unfortunately, not stance change, otherwise it would be useful ability for it. So God of War is going to pop off the Mega Evolution, and it's going to go for a Shadow Ball, even. That's going to do a clean 25%, like 30% to my, takes my Aggron's health down to 30%. And of course it's going to outspeed, so there's no point swapping out, just making one of my other Pokemon weakened when it can get a KO there. So I get a clean switch in, and of course I'm back in the shield form, so I can go for King Shield. It's going to go for Shadow Ball like it mattered, but it knows I can't do it again. I can't King Shield again this turn. So Shadow Ball takes me down to 9 HP with a critical hit. I set up a Sword Dance. You know, that's what really the standard Aegislash moveset is, you know. Shadow Sneak, Sacred Sword, Sword Dance and King Shield. So I try and do as much damage as I can with a super effective Shadow Sneak. Takes the God of War out. I was not expecting that at all. I honestly thought it would have like lived with 3 HP or something. But now he's going to go back out into his Salamence, which of course the Stealth Rock does take the damage, and I think that's game? Yes, it is game. So it was very, very scary then for 1 second with the Amphalos. But the Salamence died to Stealth Rocks. That's how just important setting up Stealth Rocks is, guys. Stealth Rock came through for me in the end. So I do remain undefeated. I think this is like my 4th win. I mean, honestly, I'm not bragging it at all. I mean, I'm bound to lose 1 match, but this is very, very close, you guys. I must say, Amphalos was the hardest opponent I fought yet. And if I've recorded the wrong footage, I'm going to be pissed. I think this is the right one. I'm not sure. But if it isn't, this recording is going to be deleted and replaced with another one. So anyway, you guys, hopefully this is the right recording and I haven't mucked up, otherwise I will look like a right derp. But I will check the YouTube video after. If it's not this one, then this one's going to go up and I will look like a right idiot otherwise. But you know, it is what it is. And hopefully you guys did enjoy the battle. So if you did, please leave your support with a like or a dislike. I don't really mind what you leave, because your support helps me out. And if you do dislike it, give me a reason why in the comments why you disliked it or something. But if you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe for all the latest tech content, and comment with your feedback. But anyway, guys, you guys have been amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me signing off.